Welcome back, everybody, to Statesman.com and the high school Blitz for the week. And I'm joined, as always, by Thomas Jones. I'm Rick Cantu. And Thomas, just dive right into it. Fantastic weekend we just saw. Give me your game ball. Who's it going to?
Because of circumstance, it's going to Leander sophomore quarterback Rashad Carter. Now, this guy had to step in. Carter was playing JV earlier this season. He had to step in when Kyle Earlbeck went down for Leander. And he tallied 152 yards rushing, 174 yards passing. This win over Vista Ridge is going to guarantee Leander a playoff spot. Mark it down, and Carter's a big reason for that. Big-time performance.
Give me a pin. I'm going to mark it down. There you go. I am going to go with DJ Baptiste, wide receiver from Hutto. 11 catches, 153 yards. He caught the game-winning touchdown with a minute and a half to go. They beat Vista Ridge 44-28. Moving along, from what you've seen this past week, who is your most surprising team right now?
I'm going to say Wimberley. Since Wimberley won a state championship in 2011, they've lost 25 games, kind of fallen off what they were used to. But this year the Texans are 5-1. They're playing just vicious, hard-hitting defense. They beat Bernie last week. They held Bernie to 5 yards rushing, forced 4 turnovers. Doug Warren's team is playing really well. They're 5-1. Wimberley's my surprise team.
I'm going to go a little bit out of the blocks right now. I'm going to go with Leander. They look really bad in the first 2 games. Yeah. They lost 2 pretty bad games, but they've won 2 out of 3. They're starting to get the offense going. 44-28 over a very good Vista Ridge team. So it looks like the Leander, after a rough start, they're back on their way. Last but not least, there's a few undefeated teams still out there. Of the teams that are still undefeated, which one do you think has the best chance to finish the regular season undefeated?
Cedar Ridge has one hurdle to clear, and it's a mental hurdle called the Round Rock Dragons. Cedar Ridge, which is undefeated, they should be in the top 10 in the state. They've never beaten Round Rock in 4 tries. Last year they lost 31-28 to Round Rock. If they beat Round Rock October 14th at the Palace, they will go undefeated, and I will think they beat Round Rock.
I think it was a 3-way tie last year in that district. Mine is going to go to Dripping Springs. They're 5-0 right now. Their last 5 teams have a combined record of 16-9, which is really pretty good. But the biggest challenge they've got, Alamo Heights, Traditional Power, the Mules of San Antonio. They're 5-0 also. That game is in a couple of weeks. The winner of that game is going to be the heavy person to win that district. But I think that Dripping Springs is going to come through. Thanks again for joining us on Statesman.com. Join us later this week when we pick the top 4 games of the week, including the big one, Lake Travis and Westlake. But until then, as we always like to say on the network, I hope your favorite team wins.